So today we're going to talk about the essence of 6. In Jin Shin Jitsu, 6 came into the universe meaning balance or discrimination. It's located just underneath the ball of the foot on the inside of the arch. And it is about discrimination, literally knowing where to put your feet in order to move yourself forward, right? So 6 is about beauty and harmony. 6s are charismatic, they're charming, they love it to be beautiful. The way it looks is very important to a 6. So 6 will go to a restaurant, they'll go to a restaurant that has beautiful ambiance, a lovely wine list that's got excellent wines on it, beautiful cutlery, beautiful crockery, and sometimes very little food, but beautifully presented, right? And they generally, people with 6s, especially in the root of their life map, generally tend to be quite attractive. They're attractive in that they pay attention to their appearance. They like to be neat. They're fastidious. They don't go out with bad hair. They don't go out with holes in their clothes. They don't like to look bad, and they don't like things to look bad. Because they love harmony and beauty, they make excellent peacemakers and negotiators. They're warm, they are very loyal, they're very family oriented, and people who have people with 6s in their lives really love them. They do, however, of course, like all numbers, have the opposite side. So they can become very, very obstinate. They can be very, because they are I wasn't going to say addictive, but because harmony is so important to them, they will often sacrifice themselves in order to keep other people happy. So they will actually not live congruently with their own values. They will try and live according to someone else's values in order to please them, because they don't want to confront. They want to keep the peace. They don't want it to get ugly. So they don't like rude people. They don't like shouting. They generally don't like swearing. So I'm not much of a hit with people with 6s. I have a 6 in the villain, which is the weakest part of the 6, right? They won't do confrontation generally, all right? They will convince themselves that they are happy because everyone around them is happy. And that is being incongruent with who they really are. So they find it difficult sometimes to be truly authentic. So please, I'm not saying people with 6s are fake. Do not misinterpret this. They are not. They are a wonderful people. Just like people with 4s and 3s and 2s and 5s and 7s. They are amazing. Every number is amazing. It has amazing qualities. It has amazing blessings. And it also has amazing curses, right? It has blessings and curses. It has active and reactive parts exactly the same. So yeah, 6's biggest failing, if there is such a thing, is that it's also their greatest strength, that they can be negotiators and peacemakers, but that in order to keep the peace and in order to please people who are in authority, they generally toe the line. They absolutely desperately want to fit in. That's why they have such a high value on appearance and how things look often. And so people will often judge them as being shallow, and that's absolutely not the truth. They are deeply creative. They're very committed. They're very loving. They're very loyal. But because appearance is important, because they want to fit in, they will very often sacrifice themselves in order to do that. And they run the risk of being judged by other people as being superficial or shallow, which is unfair, right? Because we all have every single trait to the same degree. We just show those traits differently depending on our value systems. I hope you found that interesting, and tomorrow I'll talk about the 7.